Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going on a big trip through Italy. 15 old cities, each like a living chapter in a story that's thousands of years old. Imagine walking on old streets, looking up at beautiful old buildings, and getting a little lost in the water canals of Venice as we find out what Italy is really all about, one city at a time. Let's go! Our journey begins in Rome, a city that truly feels eternal, where every sunrise seems to promise new stories and every stone has witnessed centuries of history. Known as the Eternal City, Rome is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating an atmosphere unlike anywhere else in the world. Here, history is alive. From the echoes of ancient gladiators in the Colosseum, where crowds once roared and legends were born, to the breathtaking Roman Forum, where the ruins of temples and arches tell stories of emperors, senators, and daily Roman life. The Pantheon, with its massive columns and the famous open oculus, lets sunlight pour in just as it did 2,000 years ago, connecting us to the people who once stood in awe beneath the same dome. We'll be amazed by the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, a masterpiece of art and faith that draws visitors from every corner of the globe. And inside Vatican City, the Sistine Chapel stuns us with Michelangelo's ceiling, a testament to human creativity and the deep beliefs that shape this city. But Rome is more than just ancient wonders. It's a city full of life. In its lively piazzas, you'll hear laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses as friends gather to share stories and savor the simple joy of a perfect gelato. We'll wander through the charming vine-draped streets of Trastevere, where every corner reveals a cozy trattoria, the aroma of fresh pasta, and the warmth of Roman hospitality. And of course, we'll toss a coin into the sparkling waters of the Trevi fountain, joining millions in the hope of returning to this magical city. In Rome, history isn't just something you see in museums. It's alive in the streets, in the food, in the art, and in the people you meet every day. So let's soak in the energy of an empire that shaped the world and discover why Rome continues to inspire awe. The Eternal City is waiting for us to explore its wonders. Next, we travel to Florence, a city that stands as the birthplace of the Renaissance, where a wave of new art, science, and ideas forever changed the world. Nestled in the heart of Tuscany, Florence's golden light and terracotta rooftops have inspired countless artists, thinkers, and dreamers for centuries. Stand in the historic Piazza della Signoria, surrounded by powerful statues and centuries-old palaces. Here, you can almost feel the energy of the past, where citizens once gathered to witness great moments in history and celebrate their city's achievements. The square is alive with a sense of community pride and artistic spirit. Climb the winding steps to the top of Brunelleschi's magnificent dome, a marvel of engineering and vision. From here, take in breathtaking views of Florence's iconic red roofs, the rolling hills of Tuscany, and the Arno River winding through the city, a panorama that has inspired generations. Step inside the Accademia Gallery to see Michelangelo's David up close, a masterpiece carved from a single block of marble. This statue is more than just art. It's a symbol of human potential, courage, and the creative spirit that defines Florence. Stroll across the Ponte Vecchio, Florence's oldest bridge, lined with glittering jewelry shops and bustling with life. Wander into the Oltrarno district, where artisans still craft leather and gold by hand, and find a moment of peace among the statues and fountains of the Boboli Gardens. Florence's beauty isn't just in its grand monuments, but also in its vibrant street life. Watch artists painting in the open air, sip espresso at a lively cafe, and see locals and visitors alike enjoying the city's timeless charm. Here, ancient history and modern life blend seamlessly. The city's past is always present, shaping the way people live, work, and create today. Join us as we discover the enduring magic of Florence, a city where every street, every stone, and every sunset tells a story that continues to inspire the world. We'll float into Venice, a city of water, light, and dreams. Here, every sunrise paints the ancient rooftops gold, and the gentle lapping of water against stone is the city's heartbeat. Venice is a place where time seems to slow, inviting you to savor every moment. Get lost in quiet little streets and cross small bridges to find the city's true feeling. Wander through hidden corners where locals greet each other and discover secret courtyards filled with flowers and laughter. Each turn reveals a new story, a new piece of Venice's soul. Be amazed by St. Mark's Basilica, Look out from the tall bell tower and walk through the Doge's palace. Marvel at the mosaics that shimmer in the sunlight. And imagine the centuries of history that echo through these grand halls. Float gently in a gondola through narrow water paths. It's just like a fairy tale. Listen to the soft songs of the gondoliers and watch reflections dance on the water as you glide beneath ancient bridges. Look around the Rialto market and visit Murano and Burano for glass and bright colors. Taste fresh fruit, see artisans shape glowing glass, and stroll past houses painted every shade of the rainbow. Venice is delicate, beautiful, and you'll never forget it. As the sun sets, the city glows with romance and mystery, leaving memories that linger long after you leave. Let's drift through its magic and let Venice's timeless charm carry us away. Milan is full of energy, style, and history. The tall spires of the Duomo reach up to the sky, while the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II shines with elegance. See Da Vinci's The Last Supper painting, then walk around the artsy Brera area. Explore Sforza Castle and join the people of Milan for a pre-dinner drink. Milan mixes old and new with a cool, easy style. Here, fashion and history walk together. Experience Milan's confident feeling. In Naples, life is real, exciting, and very old. The city's heart beats in its busy streets with Mount Vesuvius watching over it. Enjoy a real margherita pizza, then explore the archaeological museum. Naples is the way to get to Pompeii and Herculaneum, Roman towns stuck in time. Here, history is something you can really feel, and people are strong. Naples teaches us about how delicate things can be and how strong people are. Dive into its lively heart. Verona, the city of romance, sits by the Adige River. Visit Juliet's house, then be amazed by the old Verona Arena, where operas are still performed. Walk around Piazza del Erbe and climb the Lamberti Tower for great views. Cross the Ponte Pietra and just enjoy the city's vibe. Verona mixes history and love, inviting you to slow down. Here, beauty and stories are all woven together. Fall in love with Verona. Siena, looking like it's frozen in time from the Middle Ages, is the proud heart of Tuscany. All roads lead to Piazza del Campo, where the exciting Palio horse race happens. Climb Torre del Mangia for amazing views and be amazed by the black and white Duomo. Siena's maze of small streets hides courtyards and fountains. Here, the Middle Ages are still alive. Walk through Siena's timeless streets. Bologna, known as the Smart One and the Fat One, is a city of learning and good food. Walk under endless covered walkways to Piazza Maggiore and the Leaning Two Towers. Climb Asinelli Tower for a view of red rooftops. Enjoy some delicious pasta with meat sauce and explore the Quadrilatero market. Bologna feeds both your mind and your stomach. Here, old traditions and young energy live happily together. Discover Bologna's rich tastes. Pisa is more than just its famous Leaning Tower. Stand in the Piazza dei Miracoli, surrounded by amazing marble buildings. Climb the tower for a special view, then walk along the quieter banks of the Arno River. Explore hidden squares and old streets away from the crowds. Pisa's real personality is found beyond the usual tourist spots. Let's look past what's obvious. Discover Pisa in a new way. Turin, Italy's royal city, mixes elegance and new ideas. Walk around Piazza Castello surrounded by fancy palaces. Enjoy a rich creamy drink called a bisserin in an old cafe. Visit the Mole Antonelliana and the amazing Egyptian Museum. Turin is also where the Fiat car company started and where the pre-dinner drink tradition began. Here, royalty, culture and industry meet. Experience Turin's grand charm. Palermo, the capital of Sicily, is a mix of cultures and flavors. Be amazed by the Norman Arab Byzantine style in the Palatine Chapel. Dive into the busy Balaro market and try some fried rice balls and chickpea fritters. Explore grand old buildings and the ever-changing cathedral. Stand in Quattro Canti, the city's fancy old heart. See history up close in the Capuchin catacombs. Palermo is complex, challenging, and you'll never forget it. Enjoy its lively spirit. Genoa, called the Superb, is a city of sea power and winding narrow streets. Get lost in the small alleys, then come out into sunny squares and grand palaces. Visit the old port, the Genoa Aquarium, and the Galata Maritime Museum. Taste real pesto sauce. Genoa's history is written in every stone. Discover its proud seafaring soul. Lucca charms you with its old walls, which are now a green park for walking and biking. Go down into a maze of cobblestone streets and old Romanesque churches. Relax in the oval Piazza del Anfiteatro, built on ancient foundations. Climb the Guinigi Tower, which has oak trees on top for wide views. Lucca is history made gentle and inviting. Enjoy its comfortable charm. Perugia, Umbria's capital on a hilltop, is full of old Etruscan medieval and modern life. Explore the Etruscan Arch, the underground tunnels of Roccapolina, and the lively Piazza Quattro Novembre. Admire the Fontana Maggiore and the National Gallery of Umbria. Perugia is buzzing with students' chocolate and jazz music. Here, old and new mix perfectly. Experience Perugia's lively layers. Matera, carved out of stone, is one of the oldest cities in the world. Walk through the Sassis cave homes and stone stairs. Visit a cave house and old cave churches. As night comes, the city glows like a living Christmas scene. Matera tells a story of hard times, strength, and change. Let its ancient beauty touch you. Our big tour ends, but Italy's stories stay with us. From Rome's grandness to Matera's caves, each city has a special feeling and a lesson to share. I hope you're inspired to explore, taste, and connect with Italy yourself. Subscribe for more adventures and keep your travel dreams alive. Until next time, bye and keep on traveling.